Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kelly. I'm a first-time mum and I'm expecting my baby in June. And this is my 32, 33 and 34 week pregnancy update. So let's jump in. So at 32 weeks I had a sort of growth scan. They didn't really specify what it was actually for, but I think it was mainly for growth, just to check at that time that baby was doing well. Yeah, he was doing great, measuring pretty good. He weighed roughly, from the measurements, they said he was about 4 pounds 8 ounces at that time, which is, I feel that's pretty big. But no, he was all healthy. But we then went to the consultant, and the midwife I saw, because you used to see sort of a midwife that's based in that hospital first before you go into the consultant. Because Nick has, I think I've mentioned before, various heart conditions. He was born without a pulmonary valve, so that was something that was a bit of a concern for us, just because we didn't know if it was going to be hereditary. No one else in his family had been born that way. Had he just not developed in the womb, as he was growing through those 9 months. So we did actually get referred to the Birmingham Women's Hospital, where they do all the baby care and stuff like that. I have got some notes here, so if I do look down, I'm just making sure I've got them all right. So we got referred. Obviously at this point, or that point, at being 32 weeks, I was going to be 33 weeks by the time the appointment came around. But they did say, obviously the baby at this point is quite big. Normally they do it at 20 weeks, like detailed scans, because it would have to be at Birmingham because they've just got the equipment. Whereas in our town, it's just a small sort of local hospital that isn't it's not an actual hospital, but they do like scans and they can do like x-rays and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, so they did call back and actually give us an appointment. My dad took us over. It was an hour. It was about 50 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic, really. So the lady was absolutely lovely. She did as much as she could. Unfortunately, he wasn't lying in the right position, because she could see like some stuff, but couldn't see what she actually wanted to see, which was the pulmonary valves and making sure the blood and everything was going in and out of the heart as it should, and would be expected to. But yeah, as far as she could see, she didn't have any concerns, but she just wanted to come back the week after. So a consultant from there, with another doctor, because I didn't realise there was going to be like so many people in the room, could just doubly check, see if the baby could move by this point. It's just a bit of a better position because it can't go so well through like bone and stuff of the baby, because obviously the heart's in your ribcage and stuff. So, but yeah, the baby was in a much better position on the second appointment. They could see everything that they wanted to see this time. It all came back clear. He said he has no worries about the missing pulmonary valve. He could see them both clearly. The blood going in and out as it should, heart working as it should, no holes in the heart, stuff like that. Obviously they can't see every little heart problem that there could be in the world, but for the main concern, they were happy and said, we don't need to see you again. You can labour normally. I say, I just say that because I was concerned. Obviously, if we didn't get to find out, if they just were unable to tell, I was sort of just concerned of what would happen if he did come out and there was something wrong and having to, be sent over to Birmingham, obviously by ambulance and stuff. But no, all good on that front. That's sort of the main thing of these past few weeks that's been going on. If I'm honest, we're just so relieved, and hopefully he will come out and be nice and healthy. He may develop certain things when he's older, just because that's what Nick sort of got. But once again, there's sort of a percentage around it. It's basically 50-50. You don't know. It might happen, it might not. Nick's brother, for example, has no signs of any sort of problems like currently, but that doesn't mean he wouldn't in the future, to be fair. But it's just one of those things that are just triggered environmentally by like a virus or something like that. But yeah, so all good news in the end, and we are very happy. In terms of me and how I've been feeling in general, definitely at that point of I do have some bad nights sleep, some good nights. It is what it is. Once I get comfy, I'm normally okay, but then normally half an hour later, I probably need to go to the bathroom. So that's definitely annoying, especially when Nick has helped me get all comfortable. Bless him. He helps me with my pillows and supporting my back. I definitely wake up like with really achy legs sometimes. My feet have actually started to get swollen. Not like overly swollen. You could just tell they're a bit more plumpy than they were before. Definitely out of breath a lot more easier. And I just can't walk very far, obviously, at this point. I'm coming up to 35 weeks on Tuesday. So I can still sort of go around the block, that's fine, but that's sort of like the limit now. I'm just like, normally I'm really tired after that. A couple of bouts of sickness, nothing major. I fully expect that, to be fair. So, yeah. And that's about it, really, in terms of those kind of things. I have also started packing my hospital bag, so I do have a list written down in my notepad to cross things off. So at the moment I'm just chucking things in. I've sort of bagged up nearly all the baby clothes that I'll be taking for the hospital. Obviously, you don't know how we could be in, once we've had the baby, could be in there for 6 hours or 3 days, you don't know. So better to be safe than sorry. So I've hopefully got the main chunk of the rest that I need coming tomorrow in our online order. I need to make sure that Nick, because obviously I'm packing mine and the baby stuff together, but it's just separate. So the baby stuff I put in like sandwich bags and just labelled it, because God knows, will he be a newborn? Will he be in 0 to 3? Don't know. So let's just take a couple of each. And then I've got to probably come in the next few weeks by 37. That's when I'll be sort of telling Nick to just pack a backpack. Basically, I'm just going to get a bag that we can leave at my parents' because they live closer to the hospital than we do. Just so that if I do have to stay in, and because obviously we don't know what it's going to be like come June. Supposedly everything will be back to normal with everything open, which everything is slowly starting to open and things like that. But it's more, if he can't stay, he can at least stay at my parents' house. So just to leave like a bag of clothes, underwear and all that sort of stuff, so that can be washed there. So he has somewhere to go back, because he doesn't drive, so it'd be a nightmare otherwise, which I'm sure my parents, they're fine with. Anyway, so yeah, I'm getting all that sorted, and I'll obviously organise the bag once I've got everything thrown in there. Yeah, it's all exciting times. I can't believe it's getting so close now, like potentially come Tuesday, 5 weeks until my due date. I actually finished work in 3 weeks yesterday. It will be my last day. So the 21st of May is my last day at work, which is a Friday. Then I have a week's holiday, and then I start my maternity leave, basically the beginning of June. So all exciting. I'm just hoping I can just have time to chill out and just make sure I've got everything sorted, and I just know obviously I'll have more time to do that because I won't be working, but I'll have more time to sort of relax in between doing those things, and just making sure we'll start getting like the next to me set up. I'll probably get that set up in here, which will be the baby's room once he's old enough to be sort of left on his own, as it were, and not sleeping with us from 6 months, and cover it in like a blanket or something, just so I don't do it too early because I don't want it to get dusty, but we can cover it with a blanket. Just getting everything prepared and ready, and having like nappies and lotion and whatnot where it needs to be, upstairs, downstairs. But yeah, exciting times. And here I will actually insert some footage I finally got. It is off my phone, and it is me trying to do it like this, so apologies for the angle. But just some very quick, I trimmed them down because I did it on my phone, and you never know when you're going to catch them. Just some of him moving in my belly. He was definitely being very active this morning. A little bit of an acrobat, it felt like. I thought like he was going to burst out my stomach at one point. But it's a brilliant feeling. Still, I don't think it'd never get old. And it's going to feel weird, obviously, when he's not in there and not moving around. Obviously, it'd be great to have him in my arms, but it's such a nice feeling, and I can see how people would really enjoy having like multiple children because of that. Even not just because of that, but like having that feeling. So yeah, here we go. It's just a brief few clips of him having a little rummage in my tummy. from that scan that we had first, the first one that we had at Birmingham, he was measuring like was it £5? No, couldn't be. Hang on, what did I put on the last one? Then that was £4.8. Yeah, he was measuring like £5, like it was something. I can't remember what it said on the letter, and it's all the way downstairs. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't bother to walk down 2 flights of stairs. But yeah, he's getting a chunk on, and he's still got a few weeks to go. So I'm hoping he doesn't go too much, like over like £8. But we'll see. But yeah, now finally we'll just get into the belly shot. So this is, I'm currently 34 weeks and 4 days, I think. Something like that. So yeah, I will show you that now. So this is my belly currently. Definitely popping out. Like sometimes I just feel like it's not that big, and then I catch myself and it is. This is from the front. I'll tiptoe a little bit. Definitely lots of stretch marks, but honestly it doesn't bother me. I am using creams and have done. Like I said before, I did have some stretch marks anyway. Obviously this just makes them look a bit worse because obviously skin's stretching. My belly bar there, obviously that just stretches as well. But yeah, this is my belly currently. He is in there. He is happy. He's doing well. But I'm getting to that point now where I'm getting ready. Obviously nervous, terrified, never had to look after it. A small human on my own, but yeah. There we go. There we go. And that's about it for today's video. Yeah, the main thing was just about the baby's heart, to be honest. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for everyone that's watched my previous videos, and anyone that has recently subscribed or has subscribed in general. Honestly, really appreciate it. Love to have you on this journey. And yeah, have a good weekend, week, night, evening, whatever. Give this video a like if you wish to, and a cheeky subscribe if you want to. No pressure. I just make these because I want to. And yeah, have a good one, and thanks for watching everyone. Bye.